Okay, I find this a really important topic to talk about. It's whether you should read the news or not. So, I started actively reading the news online, Swiss media, um, on the start of COVID 5 years ago, beginning of 2020, and I did it in an unconscious manner. Like I was afraid, I didn't know what's going on, and so I was reading, like I was checking how many people have COVID every day and how many people have died and what are the consequences and um, what are the decisions that politicians make. And so, like, it had a huge influence on what my opinion about this topic was. And after COVID, when like it's still a thing but not that big anymore, the war in Ukraine started, and I started following this. Like that was 2022, and I was like afraid about nuclear war and everything, and the world's about to end. And at some point, I realized that I can't change anything about what happens in Ukraine, and so I had to stop reading it because I realized that just always consuming this negative information doesn't help them who are in this terrible situation, and also has a negative influence on my life. Now, if you get a bit more conscious, you can start by realize like what big of an influence it has on your way of thinking. This thing gets even worse with social media and like these big media companies. At least they do some research if the information is true, and online nowadays you get like access to a lot of different theories and points of views, which can be positive as well, but also dangerous if you're not conscious enough to realize, if you're not if you just like get stuck in some algorithms or something. Now, if it makes you more thankful, like if you read from time to time, you go after your life, um, you do your own thing, and from time to time you go and read some news to get conscious about how well, like if you live in a first world country, it's likely that you have like that you're in safety, you don't have to be hungry, um, you got enough food, you got shelter and everything, so your basic survival needs are met. And if you need some like to see how bad it could be, or like reality on somewhere else on this planet, then go ahead and read some news. But as soon as it starts to have a negative influence, or you start to think negatively, or like if you realize it has an impact on your way of thinking, then you have to stop. Now, I'm conscious about the bad things that happen on the world, but in my personal situation at the moment, I am focusing on helping, making my life, improving my life and the life of those around me. And I couldn't do that if I was constantly afraid of the world is about to end, or a war that is about to start. And I live in Switzerland, which is uh, one of the safest country in the world. And still, I feel like many people are constantly afraid here as well. So it's like this: as soon as people are afraid, you're able to control them. And if you always keep them in fear of soon not being able to meet your basic survival needs, you can pull them in any direction you want. So be conscious about that. I hope this helped a bit. I was thinking about which topic I should record a video, and so because I had a discussion about that yesterday evening, I thought that's a good thing and an important topic. Maybe I will talk about that more in the future. And I wish you a great day. Take care about the people around you, and help yourself, help your family, help your friends, help your community, and then you can expand further to help your nation and the whole world. Take care. One more last thing I want to say here is I wasn't sure if I should record a video today. If I didn't do it now and record and edit this video within the next 25 minutes, there won't be a video. So I have to be a little bit quick. It's just a project like this YouTube channel. It's something that grows you and can also has the potential to help anyone who sees this. So create these win-win situations in your life and you have nothing to fear.